Thank you. Good morning, beloveds. Wow. Okay. The sun came out today. It was right around sunset last night that I actually saw the sun. Sunlight, because it's been a couple of weeks since we've actually had any real sunshine. And so, but today's rest day, and so I haven't been out in it yet. So I'm not quite, all there, but we're going to have a couple of sunny days. And I'm excited about this because I need some sunshine. Yeah. Okay, so we are here to do Science of Mind. We are almost finished with Science of Mind text. I've opted not to read the glossary, but what we are doing is the meditations. So we are in part 6. We're doing the meditations, but we are doing the, what I had been doing was the shorter meditations, and now I'm doing the meditations concluded, which came out of his classwork and group work. So these are actual meditations that Ernest Holmes did live that have been transcribed. So they've been pretty interesting so far. We have a few more of those to go, and then we'll move on to another Ernest Holmes book. I'm thinking about doing the Living in the Science of Mind, although Jesse did put a bug in my ear about doing the Voice Celestial. So I'm like, I may go look at the Voice Celestial. I don't know. We'll look. If you have a preference, feel free to put it in the comments. So that maybe I should have brought my water with me. Okay, so that is what is going on here. So let's do the housekeeping, and then we'll talk about the meditation, then we'll do the meditation. Okay, so the housekeeping is simply me reminding you we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. The website is creativelife.org. The constant contact email is info@creativelife.org. That will get you one email a week, tells you what's going on for the week and the month, and the hot links are hot. If you just click here now, it'll take you right to the information you want or the person that can help you get it. And because it is constant contact, nobody will see your email. Nobody will get your email. You won't end up on anybody else's email list because of us. So there's that. Now, I want to talk about social media for a minute because this is how we do this. And David and I both do this on social media. So what we want you to do, we want you to know two things. We don't monetize our social media. We don't want to deal with the ads. You don't want to deal with the ads, so we don't monetize it. But what we would like you to do is to help us by bumping us in the algorithms. And the way you do that is by subscribe, share, follow, comment. So comment on the posts, share the posts, and then, like and subscribe and follow the pages. So that would help us out. And so just so you know what the pages are, Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. Okay? Depending on which social media you're on. I am the Running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I would appreciate it if you did the same for me too. Okay. Shameless plug. All right. So that is that. Now, here's what we want to do with the meditations. Because these are a little bit longer meditations, we're only doing them once. So we're still going to take the 2 deep breaths, read the meditation, take 2 deep breaths. And the breathing that I like to do is in through the nose, out through the mouth. Because science says that is the most calming for the brain and the nervous system. And if you are going to do meditations, calming the brain down is a good place to start. So that's why I chose that particular kind of breathing. There's all kinds of breathing. Box breathing is very helpful if you need to communicate information. And it's upsetting information, as I found out with my mother. So I taught my mother how to box breathe. All box breathing is you breathe in for you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, breathe in. And so that's what box breathing is. There's a number of different ways that you can breathe, including there's another yoga breathing, which I can't do, but I thought about it when I rubbed my nose, where you'll hold one side of your nose, breathe in, and then hold the other side of the nose and breathe out. It's weird, but but it's a specific purpose. It feels weird to do, but it's a specific purpose in the way it activates the body. It's really neat. So, look into breathing. Turns out we don't breathe. A lot of us, we all breathe up here. But anybody who has been a musician or sings knows that belly breathing is the best for you because you want to engage the whole diaphragm. We're all up here taking real small breaths. Whereas, if you really want to communicate, you got to do that belly breathing, which is why I say deep breath. Your belly should rise and fall when you breathe. I was a musician for 8 years. I know about belly breathing. So, all right. And yet, when we're stressed and anxious, this is where we breathe. And then we wonder why we don't have the breath to communicate what it is that we need to communicate, which then just starts to make us more anxious. So, all right. Not sure why I got off into breath lessons, but the meditation today is called Abundance is My Inheritance. So, I think I've done all the housekeeping I need to do. So let's do this. All right. Okay. Oh, I guess I should say this because yesterday he used words that, if Ernest Holmes uses words that do not get you the feeling that you are looking for in these meditations, feel free to change the words. Okay. Ernest says that science mind is open at the top. He didn't have all the answers. He didn't even know all the questions. And he says this. I read a couple of his biographies. That is the reason we are open at the top. There are going to be new ideas. There are going to be new information. There's going to be new answers. Please feel free to rewrite anything that you need to from Ernest Holmes to get it to give you the feeling that you are after, because that is where our power is our thoughts wrapped in power or in feeling. So you don't like the thoughts, or if you don't like the way your world looks, this is what I like to say. If you don't like the way your world looks, look at the thoughts you're wrapping in the feelings and look at the feelings you're wrapping in the thoughts and adjust accordingly. All right. So this one is Abundance is My Inheritance. Okay. So let's take that nice deep breath. Abundance is my inheritance. Abundance is mine. I cannot be deprived of my supply. The trees do not lack for leaves, nor do the flowers fail to bloom. Am I not as important as they? Consider the lilies of the field. They toil not, neither do they spin yet. Solomon, in all his glory, was not arrayed as one of these. I look at the lavish wastefulness of nature and know that God intended me to be abundantly supplied with everything that makes for beauty, well-being, progressive living, and happiness. I, myself, am to blame when these fruits of the Spirit fail to appear. Since I know the truth of my being, I will no longer hinder or retard my good from coming to me. I will expect and accept all that I need to make life happy and worthwhile, for I am a child of the Spirit, and every attribute of it, every attribute of good, is my inheritance. Nothing but lack of faith could keep my good from me, for I am one with the universal essence of life or spirit, and its substance will manifest in my experience as I believe. No longer will I go for my good, carrying only a dipper to be filled. This day, as I turn to the Spirit within, I bring all the empty vessels, knowing they will be filled, and my abundance will become manifest. Abundance is my inheritance. All right. So there are two problematical words in that meditation. And I wasn't fast enough to catch one of them. The other one, you'll see why in a minute, why I call it problematical, even though it's not. Okay. because in this meditation, this is a reminder. He says, I'm not going to come with a small dipper, a little dipper for my good. I'm going to bring all my empty vessels. This is about how much good you're willing to accept. This is about reminding you of all of the good that you can accept. Okay. Now, I wasn't fast enough on my feet to get another word for retard, because he's using it in its old meaning. And I'm going to remind you, language shit changes, because it's kind of a slur word now. But the other word he used, he said, intended me to be abundantly supplied with everything that makes for beauty, well-being, progressive living, and happiness. Well, you know what? Progressive living is could also be a problem statement. I don't think it is, but anybody who does not, well, so you don't like the word, don't come at me, because progressive living, I'm here for it. But I want to remind you of the fruits of the Spirit. It is from a Bible quote. I did not bring my phone with me, so I can't Google it for you really quick. I had a request 100 years ago, when I was doing beadwork. I used to make cute bookmarks with string, and then I put beads on either end, and you could just slip it into the book. And somebody said, "Hey, can you do fruit of the spirits?" And I was like, "Sure." So I made a few for that specific person, and there are 7 of them, and so they align with a specific color. And I don't think wealth is one of the fruit of the spirits. Money isn't bad, but it's not the end all and be all of abundance. When it comes to abundance, look at the people in your life. That's where your abundance lies. Look at the love in your life. That's where your abundance lies. Look at the sunshine. That is where your abundance lies. Look at the parks that you get to go to. Look at that's abundance is so much more than just money. And when we get fixated on money as abundance, then we leave out the beauty. Okay? I'm not saying money is bad. Money is necessary. And there are a whole lot of structures in place all over the world designed to deny people that. Designed to keep them in places where they, and they need a whole lot of dismantling. So, but I want to remind you that money isn't the end all and be all. It won't make you happy. But having your bills paid, that will. So, we got some work to do. I just don't want us to get so fixated on the money that we forget everything else that it contributes to the abundance in our life. And for me, seeing the sun today, that's part of the abundance of my life. All right. And don't get me wrong. We're working on the systems that, we're working on the systems that dam up the wealth is the only way I can think to say it. And keep that out of the hands of regular people. But as we're doing that, we still got to appreciate the rest of the abundance. All right, I need to get off this. And I don't think I've encouraged you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a Friday, enjoy the sunshine day, a go out and play day, a wrap your week up day, a cuddle your fur babies day, a take care of business day, a do what you gotta do day, a drink plenty of water day, a tell somebody you love them day, a you got this day, a good day, and if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark, spirit in motion, God in action, a brilliantly beautiful masterpiece. Brilliantly. I was about to invent a new word there and it was not going to come out right. You are a beautiful masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time at your own pace. And as Reverend Jesse likes to call it, you are a godling. You know, like sapling. Okay? You came from the mother tree. Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be. Because the divine knows you to be good. From there, anything's possible. All right, beloveds? Okay, Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I should be back with you around 9 a.m. tomorrow. I'm not sure what the plans are tomorrow, but I do get to go to the park. So after that, take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.